Melissa Messina. I'm from Third Star Fibre, and I want to show you guys a really fun craft that you can do at home with some of the things you probably already have right in your house. We're going to use markers to make a watercolor effect on some pictures today. So let's take a look at the materials that I've gathered so you can get ready to make your own art. So I've printed out these designs just from Googling, and I'm going to make them look a whole lot fancier than they look right now. You can print out your own designs, or you can draw something on the paper using probably, I would say, black Sharpie or crayon, and you'll be able to watercolor that. I also have a variety of different colored markers. I have some Crayola markers, I have some Sharpie. I just kind of gathered whatever was available to me in the house. I have an ordinary freezer bag, okay? I've actually done watercolor with this one before, so I've used it a couple times. I have, so you can just get like, you know, plain storage bags like these. I have some paper towels because cleanup is always important. And the final element is this little spray water bottle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my markers and I am going to color right on top of the bag. That is step one. So I'm just going to pick whatever colors I feel like, and I'm just kind of going to scribble on the bag. You can make any kind of design you want. I am choosing to do some stripes right now, but you can really do anything you want. You can color just the outside with one color, the inside with another color. You can try mixing the colors, blending the colors. The great thing about doing art is that it's all about being creative and doing your own thing. So I'm just picking some colors that I kind of like together. You can do whatever colors you like together. I tend to always like blues and greens and yellows together. I think different people have different tastes and colors. So we're adding a little green. I'm just laying down the color on the baggie. Okay, so these, I've used Sharpie so far, but I think I'm going to add in. I just want to get a little more color down. So if you color really dark and put a lot of color down, you can probably, you know, get a darker effect on your paper. If you want a lighter effect, you can maybe color a little lighter. So I'm just adding in, I think I'm going to change this one up a little bit. Go with 2 colors in this stripe. I think we'll do a little yellow on the bottom. Oops. You can see this is my art table that I scribble on all the time. Okay, so color your whole bag. Okay, doesn't matter how you color it. As you can see, I did the designs a little differently. Doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure that you get enough marker down that it's going to be something we can see on the paper. Now the next step is really fun, but you have to be careful. So the next step involves taking this water bottle, okay, and you're going to squirt your bag, but you don't want to spray a whole stream of water on the bag. You want to make sure that it's set to not spray too hard, and you just want to give it, oops, couple little spritzes lightly and gently. And you can see how the colors are kind of bubbled up in the water. So then you're just going to take one of your papers, turn it face down on your baggie, okay? And you're just going to press it down because you want to make sure that you get the color distributing through your whole paper. So I like to just kind of flatten it down. Your paper will probably feel a little bit damp when you're done, and that is okay. You can just leave it to dry. Okay, that's why we don't want too much water on our baggie. And then when I peel it off, I'm going to have this cool watercolor effect. So you can see some of my colors came out a little bit darker and some came out a little bit lighter. It seems like I got the most color out of my Crayola markers. So if you have Crayola markers, they tend to work a little bit better as far as giving you color. but you can still see some of the color up here. Okay, so we'll do one more. So one of the cool things that usually works, I'm not sure if it's going to work since I used Sharpie this time. Usually you can kind of just wipe off some of the color. Looks like the Sharpie isn't coming off, so I'm going to have to get a new bag. But if you're using the Crayola markers, the color will just wipe right off because they're washable markers, so that makes it work a little better. So I'm going to get a new bag, and we're going to do one more. I think we'll do our design a little bit differently this time. I think this time I'm just going to color diagonally. Color some diagonal stripes just to show something different because, you know, we want to be creative and do different things each time. So I'm just making kind of a diagonal there. I'm going to take some yellow, add it in. Yellow is one of those colors that we might not see a whole lot of because it's a lighter color. We're going to just try it anyway. So you've got to get your color down on the whole bag. Okay. And use some more purple. I'm kind of going fast. You can take your time and color a little bit neater if you want to, but I don't think it really matters with this kind of thing because you want it to all look kind of blendy and almost like you would if you did a watercolor paint. Okay, we'll do a little more purple. Down here. 2 shades of purple because purple's awesome. Do a little blue. And we'll do a little bit of, now that one's too skinny, we'll do a little bit more pink on the end. Sounds good. Okay, you guys ready? It's the moment of truth. So remember, don't spray a big stream of water. We just want a light spritz. If we have too much water, your color is going to just be wasted and it's not going to go on your paper. Your paper will be soaking wet. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. So I push the paper down to make sure I'm getting color on all the parts of it. Now, if you want, something that I did last time, I take a paper towel so I don't get it all over my hands, and I'm just going to push it down a little bit with a little more force using the paper towel because I'm trying to get a little bit darker color this time than I did the first time. Might make your paper a little wrinkly. That is okay. It will dry, I promise. You can straighten it out at that point. Okay, let's see if we got a little more color this time. Ooh, this one looks cool. It's like a rainbow. Wow, what do you guys think? So what I probably will do is I'll just let it sit there to dry. Once it's all dry, I might blot it a little bit. Once it's all dry, I can take it, I can frame it, I can hang it up. There we go. Watercolor with markers and plastic bags. Pretty easy. So go see some more art, and remember, don't be afraid to be creative and really let yourself shine. Have a great day.